Good morning, and welcome to Next 4 Years, your daily update on the latest actions of the U.S. government under President Donald Trump. Today is Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. President Trump announced he has 2 or 3 leading candidates selected to replace Jerome Powell as Federal Reserve Chair. His move comes amid mounting pressure to push interest rates down to 1%, and he continues to criticize Powell's leadership publicly and privately via handwritten notes, while markets await the Fed's next pivot. After Canada scrapped its digital services tax, the White House announced an immediate resumption of trade talks. U.S. officials are now focusing on smaller, targeted deals to wrap agreements before the July 9th tariff deadline, shifting from broad negotiations to more strategic piecemeal bargains. Although Trump stalled discussions days ago over Canada's tech tax, markets have rebounded. The S&P 500 remains at record-high territory despite mixed investor sentiment, buoyed by hopes of policy clarity while economic instability persists. Buoyed by recent Supreme Court rulings, the White House is now accelerating plans to challenge and lift injunctions that block policies on federal hiring, transgender protections, and public broadcasting cuts, pushing cases back into lower courts to assert executive authority. In a rare federal move, Homeland Security Secretary Noem said legal action may be pursued against CNN for its reporting on a border migration tracking app, marking an escalation in the government's stance toward media coverage deemed too revealing of internal operations. The Senate secured a final procedural vote on Trump's tax and spending package, covering deadline amendments and budget reconciliation, keeping it on the track for official Senate approval before July 4th. The bill funnels cuts to Medicaid and energy programs into big spending infrastructure plans. Trump is scheduled to meet with Prime Minister Netanyahu today to discuss the Gaza ceasefire and Iran, signaling U.S. involvement in rebuilding stabilization in the region. Details from earlier Iran strike intel are expected to be briefed during the session. Today's actions reflect a reshaping of federal power, from Fed leadership and trade tactics with Canada to judicial rollbacks of legal blocks, media pushback, legislative momentum, and renewed diplomatic engagement in the Middle East. Thank you for tuning in to Next 4 Years. Join us tomorrow for your next briefing on U.S. government action.